Grace Baptist Church in Krasnoyarsk is a growing body of believers, which has almost 800 people in membership, with over 1,000 people in regular Sunday services. It has a large Sunday school with over 300 children that come from both Christian and non-Christian homes. Grace Baptist Church has a large number of ministries that are funded by the church itself and through donors elsewhere. One great blessing for spreading the kingdom of God in the Krasnoyarsk region is a Christian camp in the village of Ungut that belongs to Grace Baptist Church. We use this base as the site of our children's evangelistic camp, The Hiding Place, several times a year. Each year, over 150 children are immersed for 10 days into the atmosphere of Christianity. These are different children, orphans, Christians, and non-Christians. The team of 70 people, both volunteers and technical staff, work with those children and service the site. The gospel is conveyed in creative ways. They use sketches and different equipment in order to create a real celebration for these children. God uses this ministry, and as a result, children are open to receive Christ into their hearts. Jan Ivanov is an orphan. When he came to camp, he was only 9 years old, and he was in a group with younger children. Each day, Jan would mistreat someone. We wanted each of those children to experience the love of Christ through our relationship with them, and each day we had to have a serious conversation with him. For a long time, we did not know what to do with him. We prayed about it, and God helped us. We transferred him to a group of older children, and those boys showed him love, like they would to a little brother, and that changed him. Jan stopped mistreating others. He started to show respect for people, and when he was leaving the camp, he said that he had never experienced anything like that, and he wept about it. It is getting harder and harder to bring the good news to orphanages because it is forbidden by the law. Therefore, as Christians, we decided to build our own base, which could be used for children. Construction started in 2003. The work is funded by gifts of believers from different churches across the Krasnoyarsk region. As well as that, some international volunteers have been involved in construction work and in funding. During the 9 years of construction work, around $700,000 have been invested in the project. At present, the base is not yet finished. For the last few years, the local authorities have used different means to hinder construction work. They are not at all interested in the spread of the good news in such an active way. As a result of their opposition, a lot of money has been spent on paperwork to complete all the technical papers for the construction. There is also a need for sports and activity grounds, which would help to improve recreation, but this project would require around $5,000. We would also like to have more children from non-Christian families at our winter children's camp, so that they would be able to hear the good news. But in order to do that, we need to improve the heating and hot and cold water supply, and to complete another shower room. We would also need to have a gym. This project would require around $10,000 for the construction work, and in addition we would need extra equipment, new beds and linen. For many years, Alexander Rita has served as camp director. He was in full-time Christian ministry, and that gave him the opportunity to serve hundreds of children and to organize the work of many volunteers during those years. Unfortunately, due to the financial recession, the ministry that funded his work is not able to support him any longer. He is married and has 2 children. Our church is also not able to meet all of his financial needs. Presently, we are looking into ways of raising the monthly amount of $1,000 in order to support him and his family, so that he would be able to continue in full-time ministry as the camp director. Dear brothers and sisters, if you feel led by God to pray and support our ministry, your brothers and sisters at Grace Baptist Church would be very grateful to you. We wish you every blessing. Grace Baptist Church in Krasnoyarsk, Russia.